What's up, Filippo? Kick boss.
Guys, I'm here at Cinema Jolly in Bologna, Italy. I'm here to meet my friend Filippo. We're gonna watch Silver Linings in Italian. I'll see you after the movie. So I'm here with my buddy Filippo in Bologna, Italy. Been lucky enough to spend a couple weeks in Italy, and I thought it would be fun to give a little perspective on the movie-going experience in Italy. I wanted to do a foreign film. I wanted to do an Italian movie, but unfortunately, number one, Italian movies in Italy don't have subtitles. Number two, even American movies or other foreign films like French films don't have subtitles in Italian. So I could have gotten by with some Italian subtitles, but not the case. So we just saw Silver Linings Playbook. It's known as Il lato
positivo.
Il lato positivo. It is Italian. Italian's amazing. A couple things that I noticed about the theater that were different. Number one, the signs were suboptimal in my opinion. There was a big marquee on one corner, but the marquee was right next to a bar, so I was lost for a while.
Yeah.
The actual door is on the other side of the bar, so not so easy for an American. The second thing, the viewing room itself, pretty similar to the States. However, I was watching film, and I was telling Filippo that in Los Angeles, most movie going is digital now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of fun to see the
spots,
the analog defects. And one thing that was definitely different was they had an intermission.
Yes.
And you say that's common?
This is very common, yes.
It's common, but not always.
Not always, just sometimes, but it's very often.
It's not rare.
Not rare.
And it wasn't an especially long movie, right?
No, it's
like 2 hours or less. Another thing that was different was at the end of the movie, I wanted to go to the bathroom. And the bathroom was right in the back of the room. And bathrooms were directly attached to the viewing room.
Sure.
I've never seen that in the States. And another thing that was different was I was just going to shoot a little video on a sofa they had in the lobby afterward about our reaction. I didn't think twice about it. I actually shot a little bit before the movie on the same couch. Filippo asked the guy for permission and immediately said, "No, it's not allowed, it's not allowed." I kind of exploded. I said, "Video?" I said, you don't need permission to shoot video. It's no big deal." Here we are in my home, away from home. This is called the Sala Gialla, which means yellow room, but Filippo told me that technically it should be
Camera Gialla.
Camera Gialla would be the proper wording. Sala means
living room.
So camera's a bedroom.
Bedroom, but obviously.
Okay. Well, I had already seen Silver Linings Playbook, so I felt comfortable wading through it in Italian. First, I want to ask Filippo, I want to get a feel for what your taste is like. Of the movies that you watch, what percentage are American movies?
I think like 90% are American.
Well, I have to say that you do have a passion for the American culture.
Yes, I love it.
So probably most Italians watch mostly American movies, but you're exceptionally passionate. You probably watch even more.
Exactly. Some of my friends go to see like Italian movies, but I prefer to see the American movies because they are more
interesting. And he's not yet been to the States, and you're excited about one day soon going. So right now you're using YouTube. YouTube has been your window into the American culture.
Exactly.
What was your favorite slang so far? Well, we call him the cake boss because he makes a phenomenal tiramisu. How do you say tiramisu properly?
Tiramisu. Tiramisu, lift me up.
If he's kind enough, we may eventually get a video of how to make tiramisu, cake boss style.
Come fare un tiramisu al bacio.
Al bacio means
perfect.
It really was great. We had it at Easter. The Cake Boss watches 90% American movies, and they're always dubbed. Right? I have given him a few DVDs, so he's going to watch those with subtitles, but in movie theater it's always dubbed. Do you think they show original versions in Milano, for example?
There are places like Milano, Rome.
Okay, so they're really large cities. So Bologna has, I think, about 350,000 people. So it's a good-sized city, but still, in general, maybe in the university, but in the general movie theaters, you can't find subtitles, right?
No, you have to learn Italian if you want to see it.
It was good for me. It was fun to see this in Italian language. In general, what kind of movies do you prefer? Do you like comedy, thrillers, action?
I like action, depends on my mood, but generally action and romance.
Okay. Tell me what your favorite movie
My
is.
favorite, Meet Joe Black.
Meet Joe Black. So, not a typical guy movie, especially for a guy who typically enjoys action.
Same action like the Burn trilogy.
Right. Do you have any interest in French movies?
Not really.
Let's be frank.
But now I'm to see the Swingers.
Oh, Swinger. I left him with the script for Swingers. There's a book you can buy, and the DVD. So he's eager to check that out. And we watched the original cut of Star Wars. So I'm calling this the Gen X Americana 101 course. Do you watch American movies, 90%, Italian movies, maybe 10%? Do you watch movies from any other countries, or almost never?
Some old French movie like Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, okay. And that's on TV usually?
On TV.
You don't usually pay money to...
No, sulla Rai Movie.
RAI, R-A-I, what does that stand for?
Radio Antenna Italiana.
Radio Antenna Italian. Filippo's not your typical foreign film cast guy, but he is Italian. What did you think of the movie? I do have to say that at the time of the intermission, you made a comment to me. Do you remember what you said?
Yeah, because the movie basically talked about the love. Love can hit you down, but can also fix and feel more greater.
That was what you told me after the movie. At the time of the intermission, first you asked, you said, was this movie better in English? You said, I hope so. You didn't seem to be enjoying it that much. Was that true? How did you feel about the first half?
The first half, I think they made a good job to translate in Italian, but I think if you want to be more involved in the movie, you have to watch in the original movie because you can lose some words, some expression, but overall it was not bad.
I do have to say that he's probably not that familiar with the voices of actors like Robert De Niro because he usually watches dubbed movies, but I was pretty impressed that Robert De Niro and the other actors, the voices were definitely on the same flavor. I think they did a good job casting the vocal tracks.
Maybe because De Niro have some parents in Italian, so it was more...
So in the beginning, at the halfway point, were you not feeling so excited about the movie?
No, exactly at the beginning, no, but
Toward the end?
Toward the end I was more involved with it, and yes, I really enjoyed the movie.
You think the average Italian would enjoy a movie like this?
I think so, because the characters are general, because there are story like this story in Italy, so they can take, si dice, spunto, no? Può prendere...
Oh, take a taste?
Sì, può take, esatto.
I gotta say, the Cake Boss is really strong in English, but now that he's in foreign film cast land, he's a little nervous. This is his role. But I can't wait to get you on Tiramisu. It's gonna be awesome.
I will do my best.
So you think this could have a broad appeal in Italy, even though it's translated and you assume that it's not quite as good?
Yeah, I think so, because the movie can involve so many people in different areas with different culture.
Because it's a basic story that
Exactly.
appeals to... Yeah, I liked it a lot too. It is predictable. If you just summarize the story in a few sentences, it's not especially surprising. But I think, especially in English, the script is amazing. I think the script is fantastic.
But if I were for the director, I will hire a little bit more old lady, because the lady that was acting with the other guy, I think is too young for
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Even from Italian, because in my stereotype, I think Italians don't care. Like, 18-year-old, it's fine. No, not the case.
Like the mature woman.
I feel bad. We got the Cake Boss sweating. It's like 1,000 degrees in here. But
La camera gialla.
just imagine you're in Miami. Sorry, I don't have a cocktail. So yeah, I could see how this would have a broad appeal, and I like that. I felt it was pretty predictable. In contrast to you, I enjoyed in English, not this time, but when I saw it originally, I had fun almost every moment of the movie, just because it's just the dialogue is clever.
It's never boring, basically.
It's a lot of fun, even though you put a big obstacle, guy and girl, and you know the boy and the girl are going to get together in the end, no surprise there, but the path, I think, is just a lot of fun. The roller coaster ride, even though you know the roller coaster is going to end at the same place you start, I think it was a lot of fun.
Even though they don't talk, when they act, they are very funny. When the guy go running with the garbage.
Do you know why?
Because he was sweating more.
He wanted to sweat?
Sweating more.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I told him you got to get one of those. Maybe the Italian ladies will like that. So hopefully I'll be back in Bologna in the next several months, and we can do some more episodes of the Cake Boss. Anything else that pops in your mind about basic differences between Italian cinema and American cinema?
Because you told me that in America there are not the interval between
right, so
movies.
intermission's pretty uncommon.
is that too.
Oh yeah, there were no trailers, no commercials.
No commercials.
The movie was scheduled to start at 4 p.m. and it started at 4 p.m.
Sharp.
Which is against stereotype for me because I think of Italy, you're not exactly on time.
We are perfectly sharp. If you want to make a cake, we are sharp.
Oh, that tiramisu is awesome. Alright, thanks Cake Boss.
Thank you.
Cheers.